Welcome back, GCS families. We've had an awesome week again this week. It's such a great experience to be outside and see God's beauty and all the trees and all the colors around us. But we also have some awesome, beautiful things that are happening in our classrooms. So today I'm joined by a fourth grader, Eden, correct? Mm-hmm. And Eden shared with me a little bit about some things that they're learning in science in fourth grade. So Eden, tell us about something you've learned.
We're learning about the loggerhead sea turtle.
The loggerhead sea turtle. What can you tell me about the loggerhead sea turtle?
It is 3 feet, and the female loggerhead turtle, it lays their eggs the same place she was born.
Oh, okay. So and then, did you guys talk about how many eggs? About
80 or like 80 up to like 150.
That's a lot of eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does the mom see the babies when they're hatched?
No, she goes out into the ocean after she lays them.
So what happens to the babies?
Once it's night out, they go to the ocean.
Okay, cool. And then we kind of just see what happens from there.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Any other cool things happening in fourth grade?
Not really.
Yes, there are. It's just hard to think of some of them, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, are you having a good year?
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy it?
Yeah.
Good. High five. Way to go. Henry's coming to us from first grade. And Henry, it sounds like in first grade you're learning a little bit about some Native Americans during the colonial times and some of the places they lived. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did they live in houses like we live in today?
No.
No. What are some of the places they lived in?
They were half circled.
Okay.
And their houses were called wigwams.
Neat. Right on. Any other things you've been learning about Native Americans? How do they live?
No.
No? Any math things you've been into?
We're on minus now.
Oh, you're doing minus? Is it easier or harder than adding?
Easy.
Easy. Nice work. Nicely done. Can't wait to hear about some of the problems. What's the hardest problem you've had so far?
10 minus 7.
Sevens are tricky, but I bet you'll get it. Awesome. Very cool. Fun to hear about what's happening in first grade. High fives here, buddy. Good job. Now, Jacob is here from kindergarten, and it sounds, Jacob, like you're doing some interesting stuff that might connect to Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Is that correct? I know it's just the beginning of November, but we start already to think about the things we're thankful for and Thanksgiving itself. But tell me about what you did in your kindergarten group.
So we made a turkey, and it's like very fun. It has like lots of different feathers and like colors. And we have like these googly eyes that we put on.
Fun. I can't wait to see it. Are they going to be in the hallways, you think?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I'll have to come check it out sometime. Now, do you do anything fun at your house for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we have like a big feast.
We have a big feast. Awesome. Well, Thanksgiving is, still kind of a ways away, but there's a lot we can be thankful for and a lot we can look forward to, too. Pretty cool, huh? Well, not only do we have Jacob here to represent kindergarten, but Jacob, when I came into your classroom, you had some friends in there with you.
Yep.
What do we call those friends?
Buddies.
Your buddies. Well, buddies, come on over. And Jacob, you can stay up in front, too. Okay? All right, so here, Jacob, are some of your buddies. What are our buddies' names? Let's start over here.
Anna.
Tell us. What's your name? Louder. Lauren. And? Elijah. All right, so we got some buddies here today. Tell us, fourth grade buddies, what are some of the things you get to do with the kindergartners?
We get to cut and color things and glue things and make things with them.
Cool.
Sometimes we can read to them.
Fun.
Or play a game with them sometimes.
Great. So you help out with some projects, help with some reading and what reading sounds like when we read out loud and some of the other artistic projects that you get to do. Jacob, do you like it when the buddies come?
Yep.
Yeah? It's pretty fun?
Yep.
Fourth graders, do you enjoy buddies?
Yeah.
You think we should keep doing it?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. Well, very cool. It's fun to see the different connections that our older students make with our younger students. They're great role models, and it's just fun to see the different collaborations that happen there. Good job, everybody. Colton is joining us from 2nd grade. And Colton, you were explaining to me a little bit about water.
Yep.
So what does water have to do with school other than drinking it?
Well, it happens to be good for like people to like wash their hands and all that.
Okay.
And not use that much water up, or else it can all dry up.
Sure. And you said that you were learning about how water moves a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you remember what that's called?
No.
No, I know we were trying to think of what it was in Spanish, but it has to do with the water cycle, right? How water goes from one form of water to another, and sometimes it gets cleaned in that process.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Now, we were also talking about something you just did earlier today at recess. What did you do at recess?
I played football.
You played football. Do you enjoy the things you get to do at recess?
Yeah.
Do we have a pretty good space?
Yeah.
We do. It's a nice big playground. Lots of different things you get to try. What are some other things you do at recess?
Ball tag sometimes.
Ball tag sometimes. Great. Well, I know I get to go out there every once in a while and see some of the fun things, and it's great to see kids getting along with each other and enjoying just that time to get some energy out. Very cool. Well, thanks for joining us today. Nice work. Jenna's coming to us from 3rd grade today, and she's going to tell us some of the things both that they've been learning and some of the personal connections that has to their classroom. So Jenna, what was something that you spent time learning about this week?
Before we did a lot of things in English, our teacher talked to us about some stuff about diabetes because we have some kids in our class who have it, and it's where like sometimes a part of their body stops working, so they have to have food to have their levels go higher or lower, and sometimes they'll get insulin, but a part of their body will start working again.
Sure.
So then it will give their body more insulin, and then they'll go really low.
Sure.
So then they are like a sign is where like they won't be able to talk very well because they can't get everything through their mouth because they're really low.
Sure. So you guys spent some time learning about the personal effects of things like diabetes, and a lot of our students here at school and in other schools have different health things that they have to work through, but we're pretty good at supporting each other, aren't we? And I noticed that you're wearing a blue shirt, which is very nice, by the way, but all of your classmates were wearing blue shirts today too. So can you tell me why, other than blue being a really cool color, why did you guys all choose to wear blue shirts today?
My whole class is wearing blue shirts because we were supporting diabetes awareness, and because a lot of people in our class know people that have diabetes.
Sure. And blue happens to be that color,
Yes.
right? That is kind of designated for supporting diabetes. Well, that's very cool, and it's awesome to see our students both learning about important things like that, but spending time and being intentional about supporting people that we know that might work through those things. So that's a great service opportunity for our kids. So thank you for that. Thank you to you and your class. High five. Way to go. Okay. So we just heard from 3rd grade about some of the service that they've been doing within their own classroom to support some of the kids that they know and some of the needs that they know. But we also have some service that's happening in 5th grade. So before we talk about their service, we're going to talk a little bit about some things they got to do and learn about and some connections. So Zion, you were telling me about something you did for science.
Yeah, we made paper airplanes.
Hold on. You made paper airplanes in school, and that was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more. I'm interested.
So we made paper airplanes, and then we took them outside, and we just threw them, and then we measured how long they went, and then we modified them and did that again, and then we wrote a paragraph of how it flew, and if it was steady or it wasn't, that it like did swirls and stuff.
Okay. So did you change any of your designs?
Yeah. First, we had the nose on the paper airplane bent.
Okay.
But then we added little flaps on the wings, and then we didn't have the nose of the plane bent, and it flew better the second time.
All right. So you observed, right? Good sciencey word. you observed some of the things that happened and you changed your hypothesis of what you thought would happen with your design?
Yeah.
Something like that. Cool. Katie, tell us about what you spent the day doing, the afternoon, and why you're holding a rake.
We went out and split into three. All the fifth grade split up into 3 different groups, and we raked yards.
Okay. So it was a service opportunity for you guys, right? Because you didn't get paid for it,
No.
Nope.
right? No, it's
Well,
not about.
With donuts and cider, which I guess
Some-
is better than money. But
Some of you did, because I was out there raking and I didn't get any donuts and cider. So maybe I just missed out on that.
you did.
So it was a service opportunity to help some of the people in the neighborhood right around school and get some raking done. Are you guys tired?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little worn out. But the good news is I saw how well you guys could rake. So when you go home this weekend, all of our 5th graders, I know some of your families are probably going to be expecting you to do some raking. And the good news is you can do it.
Yeah.
So now you can show them that you can do it. That's the great part. Well, awesome things happening in 5th grade. Thank you guys so much for coming in to share some of the things that are going on. Great work. Happy raking this weekend.
Oh boy.